Okay, so I went into Walmart. I had to return like a 2-gallon jug of aloe vera that I don't need because I already have another 2-gallon jug. I thought I was going to need it because I was making hand sanitizer to help people and selling it like dirt cheap and giving 80% of it away to people that worked on the front end. Let's go. Hi, how you doing there? Why are you not going? I just in a daydream. So anyway, I decided to take the other one back that hadn't been opened. I got the other one in the fridge. Because I'm putting a bunch of stuff in storage right now as I'm getting ready to tour around. And so it's like $6 item actually. And so I had to wait at the return thing, which there's only 2 customers in front of me, but it was an Oriental one there, and God, she talked, took her forever to get them through. She wasn't doing like a Western Union or anything. And I saw this older lady was the first one that was up there, and she just shook her head like, ugh. And so I thought this will be interesting. So people are lining up behind me too. We're all kind of waiting, just, 2 customers. So anyway, it's like 20 minutes. Finally get up there and put that thing on the counter. I was so tired of holding it. It's so heavy. And it was heavier than oil for your car. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's the container. But anyway, so, and that's something I should have got, because I do need to change my oil. I need to pick up a gallon of sin oil. So, I'm not going back in there. Walmart is a zoo. A zoo! So, she was really nasty. Oh, we can't take that food product back. Exchange only. I said, great, so give me a card. You don't have a receipt? I said, no, it's probably in the car. And I said, just give me one of those little cards with a credit on it. That'll be fine. Usually if it's like $10 and under, they give you cash. If it's over 10, they put it on a card. And then certain items they just don't take back. They get kind of crappy about them, certain electronic items, unless you have the box and all that stuff. So it was only a $6 little item. So it's a gallon of aloe. So anyway, she was really snotty and really argumentative, and I said, look, I'm not standing here to argue with you, okay? I don't need all this drama. Can you do it? Can you not? Just explain to me the bottom line, where we're at to solve this problem. I don't need all the argument. I can't do it. I said, good, call the manager. So now there's about 6 people waiting behind me, and I'm feeling real bad over one item. And I'm hoping to God the manager comes. Well, nope, the manager's not going to come. The manager calls the front desk, and I said, just give it to her. I mean, really, it's a $6 item. Really? You're going to make all these people wait, and you're going to be a snotball and try to argue with me continuously, and I keep telling you, no, you need to stop. You're not solving the problem. You're giving me a bunch of help. You can't do it, call your manager. Period. Boom. So, she was trying to tell me like I would have to wait in line again, go get what I want. So that means I'll be walking through the store with the item, doing my shopping, and then try to return it. That'll look scammy as hell, wouldn't it? Be looking like I was stealing it. So anyway, because they didn't put a sticker on it or anything. Some Walmarts will stick a little sticker on there to show that you're bringing an item into the store. But I saw 2 associates on my way in, and they didn't. I told them I was returning. They didn't put a sticker on it or anything. Just told me to go to the return desk. So anyway, she was really snotty. She was tapping her nails. Wait until that manager called. Until the manager she went through a big routine in Filipino or something. And the manager said, just do it. And then she wanted to argue with me some more. And I said, your manager said to do it, so let's just get the card so I can go. And this girl behind me goes, she's just doing her job. And I'm like, well, I just feel bad because all you people are having to wait. She'd rather argue than do her job. And boy, did she take her time making a little $6 card. I'm standing there watching that register, and she was doing it intentionally. And finally I got the card, and I told her, thank you very much, really appreciate you. But what a witch. And that's at the Fort Walton, actually the Mary Esther Walmart, they call it the Fort Walton Walmart. They have a lot there. You got to wear a mask in that city. It's a city law. But anyway, and they have sheriffs all around too. Anyway, so that was a really negative experience. It's like you just kind of take a big breath as you leave and go, oh man, all that for $6. So anyway, I had to go in to get a box for my rhinestones because I usually carry them on the road in a certain box, but I had ordered some stones because I'm getting ready to do my Elvis jackets again. And so I have different kinds of stones in there in bulk. And I need to put them in this big box so I can keep them all together in one spot and they don't spill out or anything. I have a smaller box where I size them all out and everything, but I have some different ones that I had ordered from Europe that I really like, and they will be only for the Elvis jackets. But you know what I found? Look at this. Yeah, they actually had that. One can per person. It's about $6. It's $5.94 or whatever. They always have that trick price. 91, 94, something like that. It's like $5.90 something, so it's $6 a can. And it's the big can. It's let's see, kills over 100 illness-causing germs. It's a 19 ounce can. Crisp linen scent, yeah. At Walmart. And I'm surprised to see it because you don't usually see it because people are still hounding it up and running out online. I looked online and I couldn't believe the prices of that stuff. Now what you could do, see if you can order it at the Walmart.com site. Now some stuff they won't let you do it, which is weird. But do look on their website and see if you can order a couple and then go pick it up. Or it has a one can limit, it says on the shelf. But it's worth it to get one can now. Because now I make my own Lysol, and now they're out of the liquid because I did a vlog about how to make your own Lysol spray. So now you can't get the liquid anymore, so now I can't get any. So, but I do like the cans because they don't leak or anything, and I need a couple for in the car while I'm traveling because I'm getting ready to go on tour. I've got to look at some properties and things. So, I got lots to do. I'm like in a big rush deal to try to get stuff into storage. Playing the retardo game with a landlord, which is not fun. She comes up with something new every day. Here's a lady on the phone with the dog in the car. So, I'm just trying to get packed up and get stuff out and get it cleaned up in time so I don't have to worry about it and get it over with. And wait till she figures out what she's going to do. But she's refusing my rent, and she hasn't sent me a formal 15-day registered certified letter. She claims a text is sufficient, and it is not. No. I hate to break it to you. So, I love her to death. She's a neat lady. She's just not terribly bright. My neighbor tells me she's a real estate broker, and I kind of wonder maybe there's a fine line between real estate broker and somebody who rents. And she told me she only had that one unit. That was it, because I had asked her for a big house repeatedly. And she's like, I don't have anything like that. All I have is that one unit. When you figure out what you're going to do, I would appreciate you pushing that one pedal on the right. That means accelerate. And then she was saying the other day, well, I can't believe you're one of the first renters I've ever had that won't talk on the phone. Well, no, I'm done. I'm done, because she sent me a text the other day to ask me to send her a text when I vacate on the 14th, which my rent is 15th to the 15th. So why on earth would I be vacating on the 14th, especially with that kind of rent? You're talking like hotel money per day to rent there. So, you know, take your rent and figure out your rent 12 times, that's 12 months. Then you divide it by 365 days, and that gives you your daily rent, okay, like hotel rent. And that's what you're paying to live there. So every day you're not there, it's like a hotel fee. But that's the legal, if you ever go to court, and landlords overcharging you, they get in a lot of trouble for that. I went to court years ago with my boyfriend over that stuff with Ron Fournier, over a guy that was desperate for money, and he went from, you know, 2 months rent to 1 month rent. Then it was like, oh no, I need it every 3 weeks, and then, oh no, I need the money, I need every 2 weeks. You know, can I have it every week? And he was overcharging us. That's what the judge said. He figured it all out. I was standing right there, and I was in shock. I thought we were in big trouble. And he's like, you owe these people 3 months free rent, and I'm going to tell them not to move. Because him and his dad were trying to evict us, and it wasn't his dad's property, but his dad was there to supervise him, because he's a massive druggie. It was hard to believe he was sober and clean that day, but, or like had a bath clean. That's what I'm talking about. Because usually him and his girlfriend were just like something that crawled up out of the sewer all the time. He used to bang on the door all the time, asking for cokes and cigarettes, and could you make me a sandwich? And I mean, it was just horrible. They stayed in the back property, which was like a 4-car garage, and then a structure on top that looked like apartment. But they stayed in the downstairs part of it. It was like a little tiny room. It was probably like a laundry room, and they had, like, you know, 2 beanbag chairs and some sleeping bags, and they just stayed in there. And they only came out when they needed dope or to get food. They wouldn't even work, and they I mean, the girl was so bad she couldn't hardly walk, and it was like when she talked to you, her eyes were always closed. It was really bad. They'd always be banging on the kitchen door, and I'm like, God, if people see this, it's going to freak them out when they see these people at that back door banging on the door for a cigarette or a sandwich or, you know, $5, a Coke. I mean, it's just terrible. But yeah, so anyway, I was pretty insulted when she had sent that text message the other day that said, let me know what time you vacate today on the 14th. And I was like, I called the lawyer. I'm like, I'm so done. So anyway, I'm kind of waiting in limbo here and watching my mail, because I had given her my formal mailing address, because I don't get mail at this property. And so we'll see what happens. But I have to keep an eye on it. Even the lawyer mentioned that to me. It said, just in case she does mail something. But she sent some message. She was quiet for a couple days because, you know, there's that Trump order, which is a little bit different. She got kind of quiet there for a minute, because I did notify her of that. And the thing is, she wants to sell the thing. She sent me a text message, well, I just want to list it. It's like, well, goddamn, I'm living in it, you know? I didn't tell her that, but it's like, why are you bothering me with this when I'm still living in it? You know? And if you want to give me notice, let me know. Why didn't you tell me last month when I paid her? You know? She could have said something last month, like, well, I'm getting ready to sell it, so be ready for, a 15-day notice or something. But no, she didn't give me any notice. I pay on the 15th. My rent's 15th to the 15th. So I was pretty insulted the other day when she sent that goofball message on the 14th that goes, send me the time that you are vacating today. It's like, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. But she sent a message yesterday, said some goofball thing about, okay, I want to meet with you so that we can sign this document. I'm like, what document? I mean, I'd already signed the lease a year ago. And the other day, she texted and called me like 25 times in one day. All the way till 8:30 at night. I was so pissed. And I'm not into arguing with folks. And I just told her, I said, I've got so much to do today, and you keep calling and texting constantly when I am busy. Call me after done. It's like, I'm not going to get into all that negativity, Do what you got to do, whatever. But do it right, that's all. So, she won't take my rent so far. I've offered like 4 or 5 times. And she's not answering. She's not saying I'm not taking it or I'll take it, So, that's really dead and stinking. And I'm surely not going to sign any contract without taking a lawyer. I don't even know what it's about. She won't even discuss it. I'm like, okay, tell me what it's about. Well, I need to meet with you. It's like, no. I said you can post it on the door or mail it to my formal mailing address, and then I'll have my lawyer look at it. Thank you. So she might be getting a little rattled. But as far as I know, I think she has to try to do it the proper way before anything gets really done. But in the meantime, I'm trying to get stuff in storage. There's a ton here, and I have got to get it done. I'm trying to get my daughter's stuff in first, because there's so much of that. That way I don't have to fight to get in there to get stuff, because her stuff will be at the back. I just got to get it moving as fast as I can. I've listed just everything I can't lift by myself. Hopefully most of that will sell. If it doesn't, well, I'll just throw it in storage too. But it's cheaper just to buy furniture than to have to haul it and store it. It saves so much time and money, and this time I'm going to sell. Normally I don't, but I am this time. Storage is too high here. They're like $300 a month. So, anyway, that's where we're at. So we'll see what happens. Try to keep positive thoughts. Happy thoughts, like Peter Pan says, right? So I hope you guys have a terrific, terrific day. And I'll talk to you later. And check your local Walmart and see if you can get a can of Lysol, so you can buy one every time you come into the store if it's there long enough before the hoarders get it. Because it's there, and it's a good thing to keep in your car. When it's in that spray bottle, it doesn't spill. You don't have it in extreme heat or anything, because it may explode. But as long as it's in that spray bottle, it's very nice, because you can have it in your car and spray your car down regular and spray your air conditioning system to keep the virus out of it and all that. It kills it. So, and I think I have a blog about that too. So anyway, I will talk to you later. I love you. Hope you have a great one.